Hey, good morning, brothers and sisters and brothers. I want to thank Sister Sara for correcting me on that video. I had to pull that video on Tisha B'Av. My research was incorrect. You know, I usually put these videos together. I come up, what's my idea? I do some research. I have some inspiration. I go to the internet, you know, and I try to check multiple sources, but I got God on this one. And, you know, Satan's the author of confusion, and he's put a lot of information out there. And if we're not holding each other accountable, and again, thank you, sister, if we're not holding each other accountable for this information, then, you know, we're not sharpening each other. So I'm always willing to be admonished. I'm always willing to be corrected, and I always take these responses and replies serious and try to see and look into what I'm doing to double check. Because as I've asked you, don't trust any man. You know, you got to check this stuff out for yourself. I'm just one person in a conversation with you, and when you click that, that's my best attempt. So if you have anything to refute or rebut or correct, you know, I'm always willing to look at it when it's done in respect. I'm always down to be corrected, because that's how I'm going to grow. Iron sharpens iron. And again, Sister Sara, I can't thank you enough. I was able to pull that video, and with 22 views, I hope all 22 of you come back to this and understand the correction that needs to be made. You know, looking at a couple of things, I'm looking at my sources again, and I'm going to Jewish Publication Society's given some dates for the destruction of the temple, 586 BC and 70 AD. Shabbat.org, recommended by Sister Sara, gives me a 423 BC and 69 CE, which is, you know, a common era AD. So you got 100-something years off of one date and 1 year off of another date. But more importantly, you know, I go back and I start extrapolating from these Tammuz and Avs and these different Hebrew months. And I was off by a few days, okay? So I apologize and I stand corrected, but I'm here to make it right now. I'm down. I'm totally down to be corrected. Trust me on this. When it's done with respect, I can tell when it isn't. I used to be that guy. So anyway, let's look at it. This Saturday is the Sabbath, Shabbat. So on the eve of the Sabbath, at sunset on the 28th, is the beginning of Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, and it goes until nightfall on Sunday. So now I'm asking any of you, if it fell on Friday, if it started on Friday, does that mean it starts on the Sabbath because it goes through the Sabbath? Or if it starts on Saturday night, does it fall on the Sabbath? Because then there's all kinds of different rules. And I know these are traditions of men. But all I'm trying to do is just check out the special significance of this date and what it could mean to Bible prophecy. Because this date is very special. And the sacking of the temple supposedly occurred twice on this date, given the information. We're not sure which year. But more importantly, like I said in the last video, God works with his stars and his planets and his lights in the sky for signs and seasons and times. And if this day is of significance, I want to honor the day, I want to honor the Sabbath, and I want to participate in a way that God knows I'm paying attention to what he's doing. So again, Shabbat on Saturday, Tisha B'Av, Saturday night at sunset, and if you got a different date, just put it on there. We're going to run with this. I'll open forum down at the bottom, but that's where I'm at right now, and like I said, I'm trying my best to communicate. We're all in this together, so thank you for watching. God bless you. I love you guys, and I pray in the name of the Father, in the name of Yehoshua, and the Ruach HaKodesh. Amen.